kind of mind-blowing to think that Chapter 5 Season 3 is already over. It seems like yesterday it just started, and I remember watching streamers like Ninja absolutely lose their marbles at how powerful the cars were. I can't even deny there was some validity to that. Validity. What they were saying was valid. That week before the Boogie Bomb update, those cars were absolutely... It seems like every season Fortnite wants to push the envelope in terms of a weapon or item that they put out that's just absolutely unstoppable. And they always have to outdo the season from before, i.e. Magneto gloves right now. Don't even get me started on those. We'll get to those later in the video. But it really feels like this season started off rockier than any ever before. And now as the season ends, it seems like it might be one of the happiest the community's ever been. And of course, you can obviously attribute that to Reload and the restructuring of ranked, making it much more friendly to those people who actually want to just go in there and test their skills against each other instead of just have cars run over them by 12-year-olds or 40-year-old men. I don't know. Just people who aren't very good at the game. But when that Boogie Bomb update hit, we got some of the most fun we've had in this game in a very long time. And from there, I just kind of felt like the cars continued to get watered down. We got the tow hook cannon, then the sniper, which quite literally stopped the car in its place. It's so powerful. And then the tow hook cannon, of course. Have you ever really used that? I mean, that was fun when you could knock your teammates around with it, but now that you can't do that, I don't ever pick it up anymore. This season certainly had some major lows, and I think with the release of Reload, some major highs. Some of the pros from this season are pretty straightforward. I think it's awesome that we had a season that was completely different in terms of style and gameplay. We've never had a season obviously focused on vehicles, let alone with this fast a gameplay. With the Nitro Splash plus these cars and the Nitro Fists, you felt like you were always being attacked or you were always pushing someone. The vibe of the map is absolutely amazing. The Southern Hemisphere with that desert atmosphere, it was the perfect collab with Fallout, and it should have been Mad Max, and we'll get to that on cons, but the feel to this season was cool. It felt fresh, it felt different. Vehicle mods were really cool. This season did introduce Reload, and to my knowledge, that's going to be around forever. So again, I think we'll always think fondly of this season because one, of how much we all freaked out at first, and then we got Reload. And everyone loves Reload. The Pirates Battle Pass was actually pretty awesome. I'm not the biggest Pirates of the Caribbean fan, but the Johnny Depp Battle Pass skin is a 10 out of 10. We got Med Mist back, and everyone loves Med Mist. The Metallica collab was an absolute smash. People love Metallica. It was a different vibe from just kind of the girly pop artists we've been getting previously. And I'll be real, that was one of the coolest looking mythic mobility, whatever you want to call it, items we've ever gotten. The way you shot it in the sky and jumped over a couple times, that was genuinely unique. That's the type of stuff we love Fortnite for. And it's crazy to think that we'll probably never see that again. Now the cons. The cons being the first day of this season was absolutely ridiculous. There was no way they should have come out the gate with cars that strong. With that being said, we've known every single season, it happens every season, they come out the gates with something in the game that's so overpowered that it goes viral. I get it. We live in the world of trolling. Literally everyone trolls, from the NFL with Taylor Swift. Yeah, they're trolling us sometimes. Yeah, it's literally trolling, to Fortnite with their weapons. They want us to complain. They want to just heckle us and make us freak out. And a lot of people freaked out. The car mods, as I said, were really cool, but they just felt kind of underwhelming after the first couple weeks. You kind of felt like we should have gone some different variation of mods, like lasers, hooks, like, I don't know. It felt like the cars never quite got where they wanted them to be because everyone complained and freaked out, so they ended up nerfing them and kind of changing the vibe of the season, which was fine. It ended up working out and balancing, but I felt if they really wanted to lean into the cars, they should have given us more. We wanted more variation. Well, the bus, I felt like they had this cool idea with the EMP, like there'd be a lot of fights. No one uses the bus, bro. It would have been cool to get the Anvil rocket launcher at some point, but I understand they had already introduced so many items to counter the cars, but the tow hook again was such a L, such a fail. They should have just taken that out and replaced it with the Anvil rocket launcher. Overall, I would honestly give this season like an 8.4 out of 10. I know that's probably crazy to a lot of you out there, but this season felt unique. This season gave us something we've never had before. It felt really fresh. Again, it was frustrating at first, but it smoothed out. They balanced it, and we got Reload. And Reload is so much fun. So looking back on this season, yeah, it started really rough, but it ended up being kind of awesome, and I'm going to look back and be pretty fond of it. Let me know in the comments how you generally felt about this season. Was there anything in particular you absolutely hated, absolutely loathed? Or was there anything in particular that you absolutely loved about this season? And how do you think this season will be remembered? If you're looking for a squad to play with, hit the Discord in the description. As always, hit that sub button and turn on notifications. Remember, go out there and do something great.